Hey friends, Mark Holmes here. Joe Boo's actually over by the TV getting ready for the Dallas Cowboys to kick off against the Colts. And I got to tell you, I can't wait to see Dak. I can't wait to see Jalen Smith. I can't wait to see Taco. I can't wait for this game. But before I get into this game here, I've got to go back through here. I don't want to deal with the Zeke Elliott situation, but I got to tell you, the NFLPA is torturing the NFL. Every other day, we get something new that goes to the credibility of this case. So now released today is that the NFL didn't swear anybody in, put nobody under oath. So you can't be perjured. You can't have perjury charged against you for anything you say. Which is interesting. Because, see, the NFLPA literally is killing the NFL death by 1,000 cuts. Because we've gone through with the extortion, trying to blackmail them. We've gone through with the different witnesses that say she wasn't beaten. We've gone through the changing of the story. I mean, they are just hitting them all full force. So by the time the 31st comes around, there's going to be so much negative stuff on there. There's no way in the world that the NFL can stick to their guns. Regardless of what you hear from people like Molly on First Take. She's gone all in that he's guilty, that the NFL has more evidence against him, but they're not bringing it out because they don't want to make him look bad. Okay. Well, I got to tell you, the NFL is going to be really busy doing investigations because I told you guys about Sean Smith. And some of you now are probably still saying, who's Sean Smith? Sean Smith is a guy who got arrested for a 4th of July incident where he kicked his sister's boyfriend's butt. Or should I say his head? Because he literally stomped on the man's head, broke bones in the guy's skull and jaw. The guy was in the hospital under critical condition. But it didn't make it past the crawlers on the news stations. And here we have, because I kind of love it because I have so many Giant fans out there who are forever talking about the criminals in Dallas. Even though they've got a wide receiver who was busted driving, who couldn't stay off the weed while he was driving. Got it driving while impaired. Police said it smelled like a hell of a lot of weed. There's still the whole Eli Manning and the claiming that gear was game used situation that never really was resolved, but that's been swept under the rug. And now here we have another case. Michael Bowie, a former Seattle Seahawks player who got a ring, was signed by the Giants. He was arrested for domestic assault yesterday. He grabbed his girlfriend by the throat, threw her to the ground, punched a hole in the wall. You know there's something about Giants players punching holes in the wall. Odell Beckham. And then broke 2 TV sets. Did y'all hear anything about that? Anything? Anything at all? So I'm wondering if the NFL will be doing 1 year plus investigations into these guys. Or do they just not do it with guys that are arrested? Only guys that were accused of domestic assault. Because I got to tell you, everybody keeps talking about my Dallas Cowboys, and I'm not happy about us having PED suspensions. I'm not happy about, Zeke Elliott's situation. I'm not happy about Nolan Carroll's drunk driving or Damian Wilson. I'm not happy about any of those things. But the way it's portrayed that the Dallas Cowboys are the only team in the NFL that has anybody in trouble. And there's so many of you guys out there that are talking about how bad the Cowboys are when you're not even looking in your own house, New York Giant fans. You guys were the ones that had Josh Brown, who was convicted of domestic assault, who got 1 game until public outcry came around and y'all looked like idiots. So those who live in glass houses, you better drop those stones and stop throwing them. So I'm ready to go ahead and get back to this game, and I can't wait to watch my Dallas Cowboys. So again, last thought here, there definitely is a hit on the Dallas Cowboys. They definitely want to bring them back down to earth. But you know what? This team, these guys, I believe, are more resilient. They're going to have a bunker mentality, and it's going to be us against the world. And they will come out on top. I'll see you guys at halftime during the live stream.